What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Laura Mora.
I'm Steph G, like a G.
Like a G. Like a G. Well, first of all, I want to thank Steph G because I see all the work you do in the community.
Thank you.
She just recently came out to an event, as you did too, Laura, supporting Maimonides Children's Hospital, where I was born. Do y'all know where you were born?
I do. I was born at Chestnut Hill Hospital in Philadelphia. And fun fact, my daughter was born there as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's fire.
And my sister had her daughter there a year after my daughter, and her and my daughter have the same doctor. They were born
that's
the same.
wow.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
Yeah,
That's
right?
keep it in the family, yeah.
You know
It's
your
fire.
hospital, Laura?
No, I was born in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I haven't even seen my birth certificate.
This is Dominican couch.
yeah, definitely. I haven't even seen my birth certificate. I probably have 2 birthdays.
Okay. And you were just there, though, not that long ago.
Yes.
Visiting your dad.
Yes, visiting my dad. Wish I could bring him here so he could come visit and celebrate here, but...
Okay. And Steph G, you know what hospital?
Yeah, I was born in Bellevue Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said Bellevue?
Yeah. In the
Why
city.
you smiling like that?
Because every time it's like a little joke, they be like, yo, you was born in the crazy people hospital. I'm like, whatever, yeah.
All right, well, you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Laura, you're from Brooklyn too.
Yeah, I'm from Crown Heights.
Oh, I'm from Brownsville.
Okay, yes,
right
I know
there.
about Brownsville. I
I'm
used
from
to...
Flatbush.
I used to be over there. No business being over
Gigi's
there.
from Philly.
I am.
From Philly.
I'm a John.
Now listen, we were watching the video. Where you at? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's about to go down. When's the last time you've been in a fight?
I ain't gonna lie. It's been a little minute, but it's a couple girls that I'm like, you know what? I feel like I need to come out of retirement real quick because they just be talking hella crazy.
Baby.
About you now? Is it because of you as an artist or what?
Yeah, it's like artist shit. Like, you know, people just be talking crazy online or whatever. So that song, I really wrote it like when I was feeling away.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah.
Don't sleep because it's
there you
always
go.
Papa Bitch season.
Yeah, it is. But me, you know, I'm all about love right now. Like, I'm in my glow up season. So I'm not really about that. But when I wrote that, I was feeling like, you know what? I'm coming out of retirement. Like, she talking too much.
But is it about you or is it about something? Because I feel like a lot of times we get into it over, you know, who we're dating.
Nah, I wasn't over no guy.
Okay.
Nah.
I feel like that'd be the number one reason we don't
It
get
usually
along with
is.
people.
Yeah.
There be girls who don't like you that you don't even
No.
You don't even know
That
what
they
they
don't
That's
like you.
really my situation. Like, I feel like a lot of girls, they don't even know me. And it's like, y'all already talking smack about me. But it's like, y'all don't even know me. Like, relax.
Is it like other artists?
It was some artists, but they weren't really nobody big. I don't really let the internet get to me because I already know like what the internet's here for. But you know, I'm human.
And you know, sometimes it is a conversation. Like people talk shit, but then they meet you and then like, okay.
Yes, and that happened to me so many times. It's like, you see, you was not liking me for no reason. Now when you meet me, you love me. So it's like it was all for nothing.
All for nothing.
Right. And you got to have like forgiveness. Well, to a
have
certain
to.
extent. There's some things that people can say about you that's unforgivable.
Yeah.
You know, like when
Yeah.
people make up shit about you.
Yes.
Making up rumors is crazy.
I remember that happened to me. I ran into a girl. She had been talking mad shit about me. And I was like, man. And so she was actually applying for a job somewhere, right? My friend owned a clothing line. And so I was going to meet her at the clothing line. And the girl was there interviewing for a job.
That's crazy.
Guess who ain't get hired that day?
Right. Guess who did not? So I was like, can I talk to you for a second? You know, in the hallway. And so we went in the hallway and I was like, you said X, Y, and Z about me. I heard about it. She was like, well, no, I didn't. And, you know, she just felt crazy. Because sometimes when people talk about you, and I didn't like confront her like I want to fight her like in your
You was
video.
just on some, yeah.
Said that in real slick.
I just wanted to let her know that I know.
Yeah.
And so I went back inside and I told my friend and she was like, oh yeah, she not working here.
Period. As she should. Yeah.
That's how you. When's the last time you been in a fight, Gigi? You a lover, not a
Ooh,
fighter.
I am a lover. When is the last time I've been in a fight? Years. Probably the time I knocked out that girl in the bathroom in Orlando.
Why you knocked out? What she do?
She was white and she called me a black bitch.
What?
Oh, she deserved that then.
shit. Yeah.
Was she drunk or something?
I don't know. Probably. I think I might have been drunk. We was with Jock. Shout out to young Jock. We was with
God.
Jock at
It was
a
going
party.
down.
In,
It's
was it
going
Orlando?
down.
I think it was Orlando. And it was going down. That's funny. And you know, this was my Cream Cartel days. We used to roll thick. out doing our thing. Shout out to Jasmine because she was there. But anyway, in the bathroom, get into an argument with this girl, and I was by myself, and she like had like people with her or whatever. And I remember I had on some Gucci mules. Remember the Gucci mules with the wooden bottoms? Like they was like real funky. Remember those? I had those on. I had those on.
You took it off?
I left. She called me a black bitch. I was like, okay. I turned around. I speed walked to the section. I come to the section and I just like kick my shoes off, put my bag down and turn around and walk back. So all my friends was like, what the fuck? And they followed me to the bathroom. When I tell you, I started running, and by the time I got to that girl, I hit her so hard that she hit the ground. And that was it.
I can't even imagine.
And her
Gigi.
friends was like, oh my God.
But you know what? I'm lying because I think the first time I met Gigi, she might have gotten a fight at Live.
Yes. Was that the first time we met?
Was that the first time
I don't
we
think
met?
that was the first time we met.
Or, okay, we met at Live.
We did meet at Live. That wasn't the first time we met, but it was around that beginning.
You got into a fight at Live. I remember that.
Did.
I feel like that was that over a guy?
That wasn't over a guy.
Okay.
I didn't even
You
know.
see, it's not always
what was
over a guy.
happening.
Sometimes.
Let me ask you this. If your friend starts fighting, or like let's say in a situation where I didn't know Gigi that well, but we at the same table, am I supposed to jump in?
The way I look at it is like, if it's one-on-one, let them fight. Like, let them fight. Now, if you seen it's an unfair fight, I'm jumping in for my friend.
Jasmine jumped in.
Yeah. Well, that's your,
That was my girl.
that's your homie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
I feel like it was just more like throwing.
We was throwing drink. It was
Yeah,
like,
it
and
wasn't-
I remember the girls was like going up the steps, and he was like throwing stuff down the step. It was crazy.
It was like a reality TV show.
It was a mess.
on Sunday.
It was a mess.
Live
And guess
Sundays
what we
is
did?
crazy.
Continue to party. Okay, right
What
after.
about
by
you,
the
Laura?
chicks.
Have you been in a fight lately?
Yeah, back in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had a fight in Forge.
Oh,
But I
wow.
didn't fight. She was fighting me, and then my friend beat her up.
Why you ain't fight?
My friend didn't even give me a chance to hit the
You
girl.
didn't have to.
Period. I had a fight like that before.
It be like that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Like,
I had a
before I
fight
could even
like
get
that
out, I was like, damn, bitch, could you let me get the first hit? Like, she wasn't playing
What
What
it.
if you're with a guy and he gets into a fight, right? What's your responsibility?
Me, it depends how much liquor I got in my system. Like, if you with me, I just always feel like I gotta like protect you. No matter who you are. You could be 10 times bigger than me. I'm gonna fight with you. Like, that's just what I am. Again, like if it's two girls, I'm gonna let y'all fight. But if I feel like it's unfair, I'm probably gonna jump in after. A guy, I'm doing the same thing. Especially if you're my man, I'm fighting.
Right. Are you, now let's just say, yeah, man. Do you have a boyfriend now?
Nah.
Okay, so you're single.
Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
It was like 2 years ago.
Okay, that's a decent amount of time to
Yeah.
have been single. Are you enjoying single life?
Yeah, because I just feel like I'm more focused when I'm single. Like, I don't got the distractions. I don't got somebody, like, bugging me and stuff. I feel like, especially what I do, like, I just can't. Like, I can't. I got to be like this right now. Tunnel vision. I mean, I got a little boo thing, but
Okay.
you ain't my man.
All right. Is it
dating?
going towards that or?
Nah.
Why not?
We just, having fun. That's it.
Does he know that?
Yeah, I tell him. I remind him all the time.
So he hasn't tried to make it more serious.
Of course. He always tries to make it serious, but I'm just not with that right now.
Are you okay with him seeing other women and stuff?
Yeah, I understand. Like, I get it. Like, it is what it is.
You got it.
Is he okay with you seeing other men?
Yeah.
He ain't got no choice.
Every chance I get, I tell him, go talk to other girls. Like, don't just stay stuck on me because I'm going to talk to other guys if I feel like I want to talk to other guys. So I don't want you feeling like this is going somewhere. Like, I don't like to lead people on if it's not really going nowhere.
Why? So he's just your boo thing. Why won't it go to the next
Maybe
level?
I named him wrong. Maybe he's not my boo thing. We fucking.
Period.
Oh, so there's
fucking.
chemistry there.
Very
but
good.
there
Yeah,
isn't
like, sometimes you
anything
have
beyond
good
that.
chemistry and that,
Yeah.
but you don't see it going nowhere else. So I'd rather
And that's
just-
okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
Right. You're focused. All right. And so,
focused.
like, okay, so for instance, a song like Pretty and Nasty.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
my
you
song.
pretty and you nasty. So what is nasty about you?
It's no rules to me when it comes to the bedroom. Like, there's really no rules. And I feel like if you really nasty, there's no rules.
So so there's nothing you would say, no, don't do that?
Nah, especially on a 1942 night, it's like, it's over. We do whatever. Like, yeah.
What was the most like, okay, you're saying you've never said no to anything. Like if somebody
I'm
tries
not saying I never said no before. Like, now in this stage, is like, now I'm like, well, whatever.
you gotta be a little, are you okay with getting filmed?
Okay. Alright, let me not
She just got them books.
that filming stuff that I'm not really with unless like it's like my phone. Like gotta be my phone and I'm the one that gotta request it. Like, yo, film me real quick.
Okay.
But you popping out your phone and you having secret little cameras, because I know guys that be having secret cameras. Like, I'm not with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what about spitting in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. She said that fast. Like, I mean, what the fuck?
That's normal.
What about if he's like, you put a finger in his ass?
Yes.
Okay.
I've done that and I've gotten in trouble a couple times the next day because of that.
But not that day.
Not the day, not the night. The night you was with it.
And then
That
they think
night
about
you was
the next
with
day
it.
They're
and
like,
be
yo, why you do that last night?
No, like I'll make like a little joke, like, yo, you remember what I did to you last night?
No, you can't do that. That's the
No,
number one rule.
but they
You
would-
can't talk about it
Why not?
because then they gonna fake be mad.
And then it happens again and they let me do it again. So
Right.
you're not
And
that
then they be mad
mad.
again
but
the
they
next
be
day.
fake.
You're
they
not
be
that
fake,
mad.
They be fake mad.
Nah, like, I'll make like a little joke and sometimes they remember.
Right.
They be like, yo, you really did that to
No,
me last
all the
night.
times they remember.
They remember
Yeah.
every
That's
time.
something that you're gonna remember, no matter
Every
how
time.
fucked up you are.
Every
What
time
about
they
anal?
remember.
You like anal?
Yeah, I do it, but I gotta be really fucked up.
Okay, you gotta really be. I'm
I
trying
gotta be
to
fucked up.
find something that she'll be stuck on. What about golden showers?
I'm probably not that nasty. I don't do golden showers.
But would you do it to him
If he asks you,
if he?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like, it really just depends, like, how fucked up I am, because I do crazy things when I'm like super lit. Like, I like taking edibles too.
Okay.
That's like the most drug wise that I really go. Like, I don't even smoke. I
I feel like
take an
everybody
edible.
who does edibles has had a crazy experience.
Yes, you have a
'Cause
really
edibles
crazy
can get-
experience.
kind of wild.
It gets wild, and I like wild. So, when I feel like I want to have a wild night, I'll do an edible. I'll have a bottle of 1942, and it's really
That's a
no
lot.
telling what happens that night.
no
So that's
telling.
why I never be like, I'll never do this, I'll never do that, because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten like the next day?
Yes.
Okay.
I black out. Like with 1942, I be blacking out.
That's not a good thing.
I was about to say
I be
that.
blacking
That's
out.
like
You on camera, no.
blackout
I
concoction.
be blacking out with 1942, but it be fun.
No, it's not fun. You don't even know if it was fun.
Nah, I
It's fun in the
most of
moment.
stuff.
It's fun in the moment, right?
It's fun in the moment.
That's all
yeah,
that
that's what I'm
matters.
saying. Like, I know I had a good ass time.
That
You wake up with that sensation like, damn, I
Yeah,
got my
like,
shit
What if you
right.
wake up
Yeah.
and there's two guys in bed with you?
Oh, nah, I'm probably gonna flip the fuck out.
You gotta just drink to get nice.
Yeah,
I don't
sometimes.
want you blacking out because
Yeah.
there's a lot at stake here, and you don't want things. I'm just saying.
You don't want to
just-
black out, and then next thing you know
Yeah.
that flash is on, and
But
you
I'm
ain't
a
know.
drinker. Like, I usually control my shit. It's like once we're in action, like I just be like drinking
a
more,
comfortable
and drinking
space
more
and
in a
in a safe
comfortable
space
space.
where you know that
Exactly.
you- yeah.
It's not
Not
like where I'm
outside
just
wilding.
outside.
Yeah,
yeah.
Somebody
Somebody
getting
trust.
crazy. Yeah.
Somebody you trust.
Right.
So why did you and your ex break up?
He cheated on me.
Okay.
And it was not like
It's
one
all in the
time.
music, I
It was
feel like.
just too much. Like, it's like you really
Yeah.
just don't care. So
Right. How did you find out?
the girl hit me up.
It was one girl.
That's the thing. With me, I feel like I understand men. I understand the whole concept. Like, sometimes they get bored and they might have a one night stand or whatever. But once you catch feelings, that's like the icebreaker for me. Like, you catching feelings, you basically have a whole nother girlfriend. And I wasn't with that. So
Right.
that's what it was. It was another girlfriend.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So do you think that so you would have been okay to forgive him if it was
I don't tell him
not
that.
a big deal?
I don't tell him that, but it was like, you made a mistake, cool.
Is he still with the other girl?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's annoying.
Yeah, but I feel bad for her, so it's like, it's
'cause
nothing to me.
He
Like,
probably
you
still
dodged
be
the
hitting
bullet.
you up.
yeah, like he tried it a couple of times, but it was like, all right, like, nah, it's not happening.
You never spun the block, not one time?
No, I don't believe in spinning the block.
Okay.
So no
Like,
Nelly and
once-
Ashanti for you.
No, nah, that's not happening with me. Like, once we're
that
done,
was
I'm
a
moving on to
long
bigger
spin,
and
though.
better.
That
That's
was.
it.
But that was such a long time, and they grew
No, I
there
think
in
that was
different
cute,
time.
though.
And this, like, they were super young
Yeah.
then.
She not doing the Meech and Summer Walker like
So yeah,
Exactly. That's
Not right
that's
away.
more
That's like-
accurate, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing some
categorizing
Walker
the
and
spin
Meech.
box.
That's a
spin
dub.
bags.
It's interesting because you your goal was never even to be an artist.
You know what it was? Like, I was always into music, but like, I don't know if, you noticed any of my past interviews, but I was always wanted to be a dancer. So I was always like into music, but I was just expressing it through dance. And it was like literally 2 years ago, I hopped in the studio and then they saw the vision. And now I'm like, wow, this is what I was supposed to be doing the whole time. It was one of those situations.
Yeah.
It was never like my initial goal, but I was always infatuated with music.
Yeah.
And then I think even for you to be able to put some of your like, you know, your Dominican and even on like the chopped cheese song, you gotta incorporate. Are you gonna do more of that?
Maybe. Maybe. I feel like right now I'm at a space where it's like I want to talk more to my ladies. I'm not really more. I feel like I go through eras with the music. Like I feel like I was going through my like Spanish, English. I wanted to do that blend. So I had chopped cheese and then I did Danger Zone. So it was like, you know, like the Spanish drill. But now I feel like I'm in a different space. But I have people always in my DM like, yo, Steph, when you dropping another Spanish drill, like this is what we love you for. Like, can we get that again? I'm like, I will eventually.
I think sometimes if people keep asking for something, and
You gotta give it to them.
Give it to them.
a little something.
Give
Even
the
if
people
it's
what they
just-
want, girl.
Yeah, I will.
But it's good that you go through your eras and you feel like you want to do this and you want to go that, because not only are you able to express yourself, right, with your art, but you're also able to live in the moment,
right,
and really just vibe out on what you got going on at that time.
And that's my thing.
It shows your versatility.
That's the thing. Like I feel like I don't want anything to ever feel forced with me. Like whatever I'm feeling and whatever, that's what I write to.
Right. All right.
Would you work if you had the chance to work with like a reggaeton artist, like a Spanish artist? Which artist would it be?
Bad Bunny for sure.
I knew that was coming.
I
mean,
love
top of the
Bad
top.
Bunny.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that feature too.
Period.
I know I
There you
am.
go.
part.
Speak it
Yeah.
into existence.
That part. Yes.
Yeah,
How
for
do you
sure.
think being from Brooklyn has influenced like who you are as a person from Brownsville?
I
Not
feel-
just Brooklyn, but Brownsville.
Yeah, from Brownsville. Like I just feel like it gave me that tough skin. It gave me like that heart. Like I don't let nobody play with me. Like I know it sounds very cliche, but if I really grew up seeing a lot of shit. So for me, it's like I just have that hard like, and I feel like in this industry you have to be tough. You can't be weak. Like I tell a lot of my other artist friends, like sometimes they'll come to me and they'll be like, you know, like I just feel like giving up. Like this such as I'm like, girl, you gotta be strong. Like stuff is gonna happen. You just gotta keep going. I feel like coming from Brooklyn, that's what it gave me. Like it gave me like tough skin.
Who are your other artist friends? Like who do you consider friends?
Well, of course, right now I really got close shout out to Leash. She's Muslim, but she does music as well. Brittany Blanco. I fuck with Breezeline. You know, a lot of the girls I'm really tapping in with them now, and they're cool as fuck. Like there's a lot of girls in the city that I actually want to do music with.
I know that previously you've talked about just going into the studio with some of these men and they'll try to holler at you. And people will ask me this. This is one question I used to get a lot when I would go talk to younger people who are breaking into the industry. How do you handle that? Because sometimes you still want to work, you still want to get something done, but men can be unprofessional and try to cross those lines. What advice would you give?
Honestly, like, don't feel pressured. Like, don't feel like you have to get that feature. What's for you is gonna be for you. That's how I see it. So whenever that situation approached me, like the first initial thing that I do, honestly, I'll laugh it off. Like, bro, like, you know, like, stop playing with me. Like, I'll do something like that. Now, if you continue, now I'm just like, all right, this is a lose-lose for me.
Right.
So I just dead it. I'd be like, this is not for me. This is not, like, gonna work. And I just keep it moving.
And then what happens when you run into that person again?
I act like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, bro. Just always bro them. That's it.
Right.
So you can understand, like, that's the space I'm in. Like, you're my bro. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. And what are some, all right, so I was reading this article about the small but justifiable reasons that people have broken up with people or stopped dating them. All right. What's something small that's made you be like, I can't mess with this person anymore? But it's not like they did anything like crazy, like cheated.
I would say hygiene.
That's,
Yeah. Like, you can't stink. If
Oh
you
my
stink,
God.
that's a big no. Like, I'm automatically turned the fuck off.
Would you tell them?
I'll probably tell you the first time, like, yo, like, babe, like, your breath stink, or like, you know, like when I was down there, it was smelling a little
When
funky.
I was down there.
Like, did you just come from playing a
Yeah.
sport?
Was you playing
like-
ball?
Were you hugging the block all day?
Yeah.
I might tell you once, I might tell you twice, but if it's continuous, it's over for you. Like, no, I cannot do that.
What about you, Gigi? What's one small thing
For me, it's how you treat other people. Like
That's a good one.
I literally had to stop talking to somebody because I just didn't like the way they handle people around them.
I feel that.
Because like if you handling them like that, I can only see the way you would potentially handle me, and I'm not.
Right. You want somebody that you feel like is a good person.
Yes.
Regardless of who it is.
Like you can't, and it's usually people who feel like they have like some type of power. That they just want to be an asshole because they feel like that's what they're supposed to do. Like how cops are just like generally
I feel
assholes.
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't treat people that work for you or that's here with you, you know, like.
Because it shows your character.
Very much so. And I don't like that.
What about you, Laura?
Both of those that you guys said. For sure. Inconsistency.
Yeah.
Like the first sign of inconsistency on that, like, not of your word. Even if it's something small that you shouldn't even have to. That.
Now, I want to ask you this. So I just executive produced this show for VH1.
And it's so amazing.
My true
Congratulations
scam
to my
story.
friend on her first EP
yes,
credit on
congrats.
TV.
And I wanted to ask you, have you ever been scammed? I
In
feel
what
like
way? Like
everybody has been
scam, like they use my credit card type shit, or just scammed in general?
by somebody you know, like just scammed you or, you know, got some money out of you or got something out of you.
Yeah, 1,000 times.
Really? That many?
Yes. You know what it is? That I give people chances, too many chances. So I give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, nah, they would never do me like that. They would never do me like that until they do me like that.
Like, what's the worst scam you've ever been a victim of? And sometimes it's embarrassing for people to talk about it, but I think we've all been.
Right.
I would say my ex is my biggest scam. Nah, for real talk. Like, I feel like my ex was my biggest scam because he made me like get cars. He made me like I got into so much debt.
Wait, hold on. You got a car.
I was really a dumb girl. Like, it was
That's
crazy.
all right now. This is a safe space to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, because the guy that we did the story on, he talked this one woman into getting like 4 cars in her name.
Yeah,
for
those
him.
are professional scammers. That's how I look at them.
So
That man was out here doing the
he
most.
talked you into getting a car and using your credit for him to get a car?
Everything was all me. Like, I got the car, I got the crib, everything. Like, I always been a hustler. Like, I always had my own money. Like, that was just always me. So, yeah, he was my biggest scam. Like, I lost a lot of money. Like, I just want the money back at this point.
That's so annoying. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So when you say a lot of money, what's a lot of money?
Like, a couple of bands. Like,
And so is your credit okay now?
what now? Because I
Okay.
fixed it.
Right. Damn,
But-
that's crazy.
Yeah, but I had to spend money on that too.
Yeah.
So that's still part of the scam to me.
You know, it's hard because you can't really do much about it. Like, you
You
can't.
can't. You just gotta charge it to the game. Keep going. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Because if you hold a grudge and you be mad, like,
nah.
Because you can't even go to court. They'd be like, well, you willingly
Yeah.
did X, Y, but it makes you learn.
Oh no, I definitely learned. That's one thing. I feel like everything in life is a lesson. You just gotta charge it to the game and keep going. That's it.
It makes it harder for the next guy, though.
Definitely does. Cause now let me tell you something. I ain't taking nothing. Like, if you not marking everything on my list, you cannot be my man. That's
What's
just what
on
it
your
is. Like, for example, what she said, you have to treat other people nice. You have to treat me like a princess. I don't expect you to give me all of your time, but give me enough time. You gotta have some type of money because you gotta at least match me or more. Because I'm not taking care of you. Those days are over.
Those days are over.
Yeah, those days are over.
What did this guy do for a living? Did he?
Girl, I don't know what the hell he did. Like,
At this point.
yeah, like it was one of those situations they were just selling dreams, to be honest.
That's what he did for a living.
Yeah,
So
sold dreams.
And I
dream
bought
seller.
them. And that's
But you just gotta be in your shit. You gotta be a boss. You gotta be a boss, nigga. Like, you have to be on your shit.
Do looks matter?
I feel like now, like, if everything else is there, I might bypass your looks.
Okay.
If you really that good of a person, you treat me like a queen. It's happened, It's happened before, so.
What about you, Laura? You ever been scammed by a guy?
Yes. A couple of times.
A couple of times it's crazy.
Scam like things like, let's see. Oh, yeah. So this one guy was like, yo, give me like the Bitcoin when Bitcoin was
Okay.
out. And he was like, yo, give me $2,000 and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna get you back like 50,000. Like I'll do everything. So I gave him the money.
That was too good to be true, and
Right. So I gave him the money until this day. I don't have no freaking returns, and now Bitcoin definitely everybody getting arrested, and my money is gone with his ass.
Wait, he got arrested?
Crazy.
Well, no, like whoever he was working with that was doing is one of the people that has been indicted for Bitcoin scams and pyramid.
Shit.
And another one, remember that wheel that was going around in COVID?
Yeah.
Where you give
my
your
God.
family members call
That was
you
the
like,
biggest
yo,
I did that.
And
I did that.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah,
You don't know the wheel?
susu.
The wheel, that susu shit.
Yeah, I
Oh
did
my
that.
God! You know how many people try to get me to do that?
Yeah, I did
and people
it.
that are very
I was a
smart.
victim.
Yes,
I did
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
But I'm
did
not
it.
gonna lie. I learned in college. I did a pyramid scheme.
You told me that then when I told you I did it, and you was like, that ain't. And you
did
was
you
like,
ever get your money?
you know how like you win, like it's your turn or whatever.
Yeah, like twice or three times, then it'd be like 3 months, and you're like,
yeah, and I never, and in the end, nobody wins.
But
Now,
I'm gonna tell you, when I did it in college, I definitely got in early. So me and my best friend, she started it. She was
so
like,
y'all was lucky because y'all
Right,
was
she
early.
started-
ones.
I was
when you
second.
get in on
I
like
was
the
right,
early, then you get the
second
money.
round.
But by the
So
time
I
you
went
get
through
third
the
and
thing
fourth tier,
twice. So I made my money twice, but then people be mad at you.
Yeah.
they
The
was,
end ones is the people that
Oh
got
my
the
God! You got
Yeah.
like 64
Yeah.
people
and
mad
the
at
ones
you.
like you
Yeah.
gotta bring 2 people in, so you're like, yo, I'm gonna pay for this person, I'm gonna pay for that
Yeah.
You
person.
get your
Yeah.
family, now
That
your
happened
family
to me.
looking at you crazy.
I
like,
paid for my
oh,
daughter.
I'm
Yeah, that's
not
crazy.
gonna lie. That's the only time
That
me
was
and-
like the scam of all scams.
Nah.
I
Gigi.
did do it. I did do
Listen,
it.
I told everybody don't do it.
You told me not to do it. I think I had already did it. It was already done.
I
They
was
already
like,
had my
no,
coin.
don't
Let
do
me
it.
tell you something. Once you see that circle is full and you trying to get in, it's over.
It's a wrap.
This group I was in
It's a
started.
wrap.
This group
And then
I
they
was
try to call it a susu because that's a real thing, like a
In Asian
circle.
culture.
Yeah.
This group I was in started doing different trees. I'm like, yo, we have a whole forest, and I still didn't get paid.
We got a
yet.
whole forest.
The whole
Hilarious.
forest. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I was scammed like a mug, especially throughout
I
COVID.
did that in college, but I definitely came up. I'm not gonna lie. I made like $4,000.
and walked out, and that's
You gotta
probably why, because you got to
Yeah.
receive.
Yeah.
But people were so mad because when you get your money, they want you to put. You have to put
have
it
to
back
put it
in.
back in.
And
And
that's
recruit
why people
people.
wasn't getting their money because people was taking the money and running. They weren't putting it back in.
But no,
Yeah.
it's because it
They
goes
was getting their money and getting the fuck
exponentially. So it's
on.
like 1, then
When
2,
did it stop?
then 4, then 16,
It's
then
a scam.
32.
It was
then
crazy.
64,
It was a
then
scam.
120.
It was a
It's a
scam.
My true scam story. I did
Period.
an interview. Shit, I
Right.
made my own.
Oh, I just got scammed.
What? What happened?
Dang.
Tell me
But
what
that's
happened.
what I get though.
What?
So when I was doing the shoot for the Last Dance Remastered that I'm about to release, I called this guy I know that be boosting so he can get my wardrobe. And I sent him the money to get my wardrobe, and I never heard back from him. So I had like a crisis. Like I had like a 911. You lucky I wasn't on your phone, because if I could have got to New York, I would have came and raided your closet. Like dead ass. The day before my shoot, I didn't have any clothes for my shoot.
Oh my
And that's
God.
because I had stopped hearing from him. Now this is somebody that I know well, and I trusted him. So I'm like, I
Right.
know he just
You
ain't
see,
scared of my
that's
money.
crazy.
Kind of find out he
He
got
got
locked
arrested,
up.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay,
find out
so
he got
technically
locked
you didn't
up.
get scammed.
I didn't, but I just found out. Literally, like that's why I'm like, oh, I just got scammed. But I just found out probably like a week ago that
Yeah.
he's
Did he
in
get your money
jail.
back, or-
No, he in jail.
Oh.
But
Oh
like,
my
so
God.
my home, you know how we all got that one friend that can find out anything on the Instagram, on the
Yeah,
internet,
yeah.
right?
That's
so
me.
I hit her. I hit up my one friend, and
FBI.
I hit her up when it first happened because I'm like, do you think this nigga would ghost me? Like, I don't think that he would do that. Like, I thought from the rip that something happened,
Right.
but the fact that I gave him my money, and this was like a few $1,000s, like the fact that I gave him my money, and he just, I stopped hearing from him like 3 days
you could have
later.
bought some shit. I just wanted.
I could have, but you know, I wanted,
I know.
I
Yeah.
wanted the plug. I wanted the hookup. You know, we always trying to save a coin. Anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
so she looked into it and she's like, I don't know. And then I doubled back and she was like, oh girl, he locked up. She said she went under his page and it's all types of people under there looking for him. Like, yo, where the Chanel bag?
Free him.
Like,
Oh my God.
Incriminating him even more.
right?
They ain't shit.
Like, yo, where you at? Where that bag?
What's the lesson we learned from this? No more buying from
No
boosters
more
because they
buying
are
from
going to get locked up
boosters
at
unless
some
they
point.
already got the product in your face and you can just buy it right,
Right,
there.
you can
No
get it
more
from
giving
right
the
there.
money up front without the product because I'm still
Even
going
though
to buy it.
that's hard too, because you
I'm
got to
still
make
gonna
sure
buy
it's
it big.
real.
And the
From a
thing is that
booster.
everybody has trust issues. Like they're like, no, you have to pay me, or now you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
So nobody, it's like a trust game.
But see,
Yeah.
again, I know this person for like 18 years, so I
Yeah.
really trusted that, you know, he was going to come through.
What was you trying to get?
Fucking Angela.
I needed 2 outfits, full head to toe outfit. I needed shoes and everything. And he was like, I got you, sis.
Yeah, he got you.
He got me all right. Let's see if I get my money back when he get out of
That we
jail.
can all share that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it is important to have that conversation. Because with Jennifer, the guy that she dated, he scammed like so many people.
Man,
his own family members.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Own family
his father,
members is
his
crazy.
dad.
Yeah, he scammed his own father out of $40,000.
He hasn't spoke to his dad. He took his dad's money.
That's
His
wild.
dad had a disability check.
That's wild.
Crazy.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you just don't care about nobody
And make
at
you
that
want to
point.
cry when you see that.
Yeah. The lady that lost her house that had the daughter, the kids. And she was
That
crying
was the one
during
with the
the
4
interview.
cars.
And the feds showed up to her job.
Yeah,
that's
she was like an
crazy.
engineer.
Like that was like, damn.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah.
For what?
It was petty though. I was smoking weed in the park. It was never nothing crazy.
That's crazy because that's not even illegal. No, that's
Right.
I know. That's the
Right.
funny part. And it was like, I feel like those cops, they took advantage. Like, it was crazy that night. Like, I should never even been arrested that night, but it happened.
What happened?
We was parked up smoking. It was nothing crazy, but we was like in a dead end. Mm-hmm. So it was like these undercover cops. It wasn't even like regular blue and whites. They were undercover cops. They came, they did a whole like scene. They was all surrounding me on some weird shit. Like I feel like it was crazy. Like I never been arrested before.
Right.
So
that shit is traumatizing.
yes, it really traumatized me. And when I got out, like they was going through my phone. They was going through my pictures.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yes.
What the heck?
Yes.
For no reason.
For no reason.
For smoking
They
weed.
was looking
For
for shit.
smoking
And who
weed.
were you with?
And it was like, I had like private stuff in there.
Yeah, they
They
went
was
to see
all
I
it.
over
had
your
a lot
nudes.
of
That's
stuff.
what
They
they was
really
looking
went
for.
through everything. They went through everything. And the craziest thing about the story is that they knew what our car looked like. So every time they saw our car, they would stop us and they would harass us
Why?
for no reason.
No,
That's
wild.
wild.
That was in Brooklyn, East New York. I still remember their faces. It's crazy. Precinct, I think it was Precinct 73.
Why were they fucking?
I don't remember what precinct it was, but
Wow.
That's
it was
crazy.
a crazy, traumatizing experience. Like,
It's over now.
I was like, jail's not for me. Like,
We know Gigi's been to jail.
Yes, I
So,
have.
yeah.
How
she
long?
She had a whole girlfriend.
I
so,
did
yeah.
90 days on Rikers Island when I was 22. But in total, I've been arrested probably like 3 times.
What about Laura? Have you ever been arrested?
That shit ain't for me. That's one of my
That's not
prayers. God,
happening.
please. I can't. I am not cut for that. I'm not made for that.
I ain't gonna lie though. I kind of had like, I thought jail was gonna be different. Like I had girls in there. They was like, "You so pretty." They started braiding my hair. Like I had the girls braiding my hair.
I had a whole
Damn.
girlfriend.
Yeah, like I was like, "This is jail," but I just didn't like the comfortability of it. But
You didn't know them and they started braiding your
they
hair.
was
how it
braiding.
be.
Yeah, they was braiding my hair. They was like, "Go
For free?"
for free." Like they was braiding my hair. They was like catering to me. I was like, "This." I didn't expect jail to be like. I was there. I was only there for like 3 days. It was nothing
Shit, I
crazy.
might need to get like my hair braided.
You know what? No, Angela.
I didn't go to Rikers though. Rikers was probably different, but I was in the bookings. Central
back
Booking.
When I
Fresh
first
cornrows.
got there,
Yeah, I came out with fresh combos.
when I first got there, I had girls trying to take me home to their pimp. I was like, oh no, girl.
Damn. See, I'm
Get
not-
you out of here.
They wasn't trying to braid my hair. They was trying to
They were trying to pimp you out.
pimp me out.
Do you think there's such a thing as loving somebody too much?
Yeah, and I learned that. I feel like when I was younger, I always felt like I always loved the person more than I loved myself. And it took time. It actually took time me being by myself. And once I was by myself for like a good 2-3 years, it was over. Like I love myself more than I will ever love anybody else. And I feel like that's what a lot of girls nowadays lack. That's why they do so much for their man and they let men disrespect them because they don't love themselves enough. Like,
Right. That's a big deal. And they also feel like, it's hard for people to be honest and share certain things because you don't want to
Yeah.
get judged.
yeah.
Why you smell
That's
like-
me. Like I was always scared to like, like whenever I knew I had an Asian nigga, my family would be like, yo, like, let him go. And I'm like, yo, you just hating. Like, let me
sometimes-
go. Like,
Sometimes it make you defend the person more.
yes,
Yeah.
when you don't love yourself, you do that.
Yeah. And you also want to prove everybody wrong. Like, you don't want to admit, like, I fucked up.
But then
Like,
at night, you crying by yourself.
By yourself.
It's like, damn, my family right.
y'all was right.
Yeah.
What about you, Laura? You think you could love somebody too much?
Yeah, all the time. Not just men. Friends, family. Yeah, It happens often.
Too? You can't love your kids too much though.
Oh no, them little they
That's
can
the
run
only
all over me.
exception.
That's the only exception, right?
That's like the only weakness.
First of all,
to be
they're my
honest.
heartbeat. Ain't like I have to. They're attached to my heart. So like that's unconditional love. But yeah, but I have family, friends.
Look, everybody don't love their kids. Let's be real.
True.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
it's
I
crazy,
can't fathom
but
how
I
you
ain't gonna
can't
lie.
not.
People, no disrespect, but mothers that don't have their kids, I question. Because it's like, how can you be away from somebody that came from your womb? That's how I look at it.
I mean, it happens sometimes.
It happens because
I know,
certain
it's like,
situations.
I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's my
If you
initial
have a choice
reaction.
and you're just doing it just
Yeah,
because
it is by choice.
Yeah.
Like it's like you had a choice and you just gave them away.
Yeah.
Like I know situations. Like I have friends
I
that
get
have
what you mean.
situations where it's not their fault.
Right.
But if you just like, you know what, like I don't want to deal with this. Go to your dad. I don't respect that.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
a mom.
no.
Like,
But you know what's not fair sometimes too? Why do dads not have
that's
They're-
not fair.
yeah.
That's yeah.
It's not. But as a mom, you should naturally want to be with your child. That's just how I look at
Because
it.
I feel like a dad should want that too.
They absolutely
They
should.
don't, though.
Right.
They absolutely should.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's sad that they don't.
yeah.
But you have kids?
That's what I was gonna
I do, but I don't talk about them because the internet's where I don't post them nothing.
Yeah, because no, I've never seen you post anything.
I just keep them like in the, you know.
That's
the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Handling my business. Cause
Yeah.
and listen, you can't give everything.
Yeah.
You know, certain things that you really, really care about. When did you used to post your ex when you guys were together?
When I was young, yeah. But I'm not posting him no more. Like nobody that I'm with, you're not getting posted. Until we married.
Right.
Okay.
When we married, now you're gonna see the wedding
Yeah.
pictures. I'm gonna come out pregnant with a baby, like
Like a G.
yeah. Like now you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
But
Right.
you know, so we're gonna be watching because if you post somebody before that,
No.
She
You're
said
never
absolutely
going
not.
to see that ever.
not
Nobody's
even on
getting
a
posted.
1942 night.
Nah, nobody's getting posted. Even on a 1942 night, you're not getting posted.
She gonna wake up and be like, shit, how long ago did I post it?
Right.
Delete.
That's one thing. No matter how drunk I am. No, you're not getting posted. Nobody's getting posted.
Now, Gigi, you think you could love somebody too much?
Yes. I think I have loved somebody too much. And I think the lesson I learned in that is to love myself more.
How do you learn? Like, how do you love yourself more? What are
So the way I did it, to be honest, I kind of had to train my mind. Like, I would literally sit in front of a mirror, and I'll be like, no, like you're important. Like it sounds weird or whatever, but that's really what I had to do. I really had to sit down and be like, listen, you come first, no matter what. Like you come first. If they can't meet your requirements, they don't deserve you. Like you're a good girl. Like I had to sit here and think about all the good things that I felt about myself. And once I learned that, it was over. Like nobody's playing with me.
Yeah.
like? What are some of the good things that you would say about yourself?
I'm very loyal. When I'm with you, like not even just with guys, like even like my makeup artist, my hairstylist, everything. If I fuck with you and I like what you're giving me and you treat me good, I'm gonna stick by you.
Right, but
So
once
that-
they don't,
Yeah, it's over.
yeah,
Bye. Like that's
we've
just
had
how
some
I am.
situations.
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like it's very hard to come across people like that. Like people that's actually really there for you. So
Have
I know
people
my
ever switched
qualities.
up on you though? Because this business is a very switch up on you type of business.
They have, but right now, like the people that I have in my circle, they're amazing. So right now, I don't really have nothing bad to say about my team.
No, yeah, listen, that's good.
Yeah.
because you've been through some shit.
Yes.
And you know what? You had an event planning business. Okay, and so you still have it though.
I still have it. I just can't really focus on it too much because, you know,
But you could plan your own shit.
I could do whatever I want. Yeah, like when I want to throw a party, I'm gonna throw a party
It's
because
gonna be a
it's like I have
party.
all the connections. I enjoy seeing the end result. What I didn't enjoy was the labor. I feel like people didn't want to pay for what I was working.
Oh, chasing them checks is
Don't
never
wanna pay
Yeah,
that
like
work.
they don't want to. They want all these nice things, but
they don't wanna
nobody
pay
wants
what
to
it
pay
costs.
for it.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, I want to have a baby shower. I have $1,000.
Yes.
You like,
Yes.
That's not even gonna get the groceries.
First thing out of your
Yeah.
budget is me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like people want to pay for the stuff, but they don't want to pay for your time.
That's the most valuable part.
Exactly, and that was where I was just getting turned off by the business. I was like that's not what I want to do.
You could pay for all of these things, but until I put it together,
It's not gonna look how you want it to
No.
look. And then
yeah.
I feel
'cause
like
if
I
that's the case,
started
order all
getting
your shit and do
better.
it yourself. But you're not gonna give what I'm gonna be able to give you. So my time and my talent.
And sometimes I would tell them that, but listen, honestly, for what you want, I feel like you're better off just getting the items yourself. You know, I'll say it respectfully. Go do it yourself.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube.
YouTube University, girl.
How do you
Pinterest.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But how's the music industry when it comes to getting paid for like shows, appearances?
I feel like the music industry is very like big on like numbers and your clout. So when I first started, I feel like I wasn't really being respected, of course, which is understandable because I have to, you know, I have to prove myself. So at the beginning, people didn't want to pay me what I thought I deserved because I was like, at the end of the day, you know, like especially for like features and stuff like that, I'm still giving you a look. I'm not giving you no bullshit on the verse, but people still didn't want to pay for it. So now I feel like I have a little bit more clout. Now people are willing to pay a little bit more for what.
It's a process.
Yes, it's a process.
Yeah.
And I understood the game. At first, it would get me frustrated, but now I understand.
Yeah. Now I think about when I first started doing radio and what I was getting paid for appearances versus what I get now. It's a process.
Yeah.
I used to be outside for $250. For real.
No,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. I did free stuff.
Yeah. And
sometimes you have to do it. Like
you have to. It's part of like work.
Yeah.
You know, because people sometimes think that it's a glamorous business every time you, but a lot of times you are. And I remember when I first started, I was everywhere. I was doing every interview. I was at every event. I was doing everything, not getting paid because you're thinking about laying down the foundation.
Yeah.
Building your resume. But then getting the experience.
But that's important because I feel like
relationships
sometimes is worth more than money.
Yeah. And more people need to understand that in this business because so many people don't.
Yeah. Like people feel like, all right, no, like I got to get paid. No. Honestly, I got more out of relationships than just me saying, this is my price. This is what you have to pay me. But okay, what do you have to show for it?
Right.
But now when I build a relationship and they actually vibe with me and they like my personality, I got so much more out of that. So I'm like, sometimes I do stuff for free. I did a lot of stuff for free. But I proved myself. For example, even with bookings. Like I come out with 20 people. We turn up. Now the next time, now you got to pay me for this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I showed you what I could do.
They know like she's gonna come.
Yeah,
she's
people
gonna come
know
with some
stuff. They know about
ladies.
Steph G in the nightlife. Like I come through and we turn up and we buy bottles and we make y'all look good. So now you have to pay double.
Yeah.
All right, now I want to ask you this. What are some things that you guys do to spoil your significant other that doesn't involve money? Like no gifts, but like if you want to spoil your man, okay, what are some things that you would do?
First of all, I think giving encouraging words is very important because as I feel like a lot of people forget that men are human.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like, you know, men have so much on their plate. Like they have to be the provider. They have to, you know, make sure you're good. They have to be strong. They can't really show emotions like that because that's how men were raised. So I feel like as a woman, I try to always like, yo, it's okay. Like, you know, I'm here if you need this. I try to give you a little massage.
Okay,
Cooking, like cooking your favorite food, you know, stuff like that, like little stuff like that.
you can
Men
cook.
appreciate. Yeah, I cook.
Okay.
Yeah, I cook. I can't cook like that because I'm so busy now. But
Right.
when I get the chance to, I do.
I'm good at ordering.
Yeah, I love ordering too. Don't get me twisted.
You know, I'll be like, let me get the size.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. A little massage. Encouraging words is important, though.
Definitely.
always-
Because sometimes
Yes.
we know when the beef, when things aren't going good, but do we acknowledge when things like
Are
you did
great.
something amazing?
Right, like you have to like thank you. Like I appreciate that. Like you
Yeah.
have to show them you appreciate the little things, the big things that they do because they do a lot. And I feel
Right.
like girls are always like, I'm one of those girls too. Like fuck niggas, whatever. But it's like,
Why are you trying to whisper that?
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But when you have a good man, you have to learn to appreciate him.
Yes,
right.
Because
that's
not
true.
a lot of them out here.
What about you, Laura? What's some things you do to spoil a man?
Cook for sure. Cook for them.
I don't think I ever had you cook.
No, and you missed out. I be throwing down. I be like, baby, what restaurant, what cuisine you want tonight? You know, or
So you
I
could
find
cook.
out.
Use your whole experience.
Yeah, I find out, or you
Oh,
know,
you want
in
time?
conversation,
Time music?
I kind of pick up little things
we get
that
the
they
whole
like, or
vibe.
that they say, or when we go to restaurants, I notice like what they order and things like that. Then I go and I be on Instagram and I be seeing all these recipes. I'm like, got them.
Yeah.
Because that's the way to a man's
It is.
heart and
Now,
pockets.
Gigi, we know you cook.
Yes, I
I
do.
done had your cooking.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, what are some things that you do besides cooking?
I am so much of a caregiver. Like, I am always catering to, and I always try to, and not just with my significant other, but even with my friends. Like, I'm always that one that is going to try to help in any way that I can. I'm very supportive, and I come through with a solution. Like, I just always have like a fix to the problem. So I think that the cooking, the cleaning, the massages, it's like Destiny's Child cater to you. Like, I'm gonna just make you feel good, and then and not just making you feel good physically, but I'm gonna make you feel like you're pleased with who you chose to be your mate.
Right.
And I'm gonna always be there for you in that way. So yeah.
Ah, Gigi.
And that's what 60 Day Fiancé has been to miss out on, because it's over.
Well, first of all, I'm all about encouraging words. I do acknowledge. I always try to make sure that I acknowledge like all the great things. I try to plan things because, you know, I get a lot of perks from what I do for a living. So if I can be like, look, we got invited to this, you want to come?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's important. I think like encouraging people to also not always have to be up under you.
Yep.
Like, go out, have fun. I'm not going to stress you.
Because a lot of girls are so anal about that. Like, they like...
Definitely.
They just want you to be with them all day. And you got to understand, like, you got to let them breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Give them a chance to miss you.
Guys appreciate you when they go out and then they be like, all right, I got to get home.
Right.
I want to get home.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's definitely one too.
Yeah.
They need their time too.
Now, Steph G, have you ever been turned out?
Turned down?
Yeah, turned out.
Oh, yeah.
Like digmatized, like. Have you ever stayed with somebody just for the D?
Yeah, for sure. But it's, again, like I said, like now it's like, even if you got good dick, that's not gonna make me go crazy.
What's
Like,
gonna
you're
make
not
you go
about
crazy?
to have me calling your phone 30 times. Like, I'm not doing none of that. Like, now I understand it's just good dick. That's it.
Can you squirt?
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you squirted? Did you know what was going on? Were you nervous? Did you try to hold it back?
Nah, the first time they actually was like trying to tell me like, this is what you gotta do. Like, I was like kind of like planted into doing it.
Damn.
Like, I didn't even get a chance, like to
he was
experience like on my
coached through it.
own. Like, it was like, all right, this is what you're gonna do.
What was their instructions? Like, how they walk you through
They
it?
was just basically telling me like, you just have to stay focused. Close your eyes if you gotta close your eyes. Like, you just gotta like, basically it was they were saying it was mental. That's what it was.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Damn.
Yeah.
The first time I squirted, I didn't know that I squirted.
Yeah.
And he didn't know either.
Yeah.
He was like, you peed on me. I was like, how I pee with your dick inside of me? I did not pee on you.
It was
They
out.
say it's pee though.
He was like, yes, you did. And I'm like, whatever.
I don't know. I don't think
And
it is.
then years down the line, because this was with my daughter's father, so I was like 16. And then years down the line, when I actually did squirt, I was like, oh,
That's what it was.
I didn't pee on him. I mean, well, I kind of did, because I believe that is.
It is part.
Yeah.
Everybody argues about that. So I don't know.
I say it's not because of the color.
What
But
is
it
it?
comes from the bladder.
It's white. Like, it's clear. It's
It's
clear.
a mixture of bodily
It's-
fluids.
It's just the hole that it comes from that is a little
footage.
confusing.
And it also is the thing that when you're about to orgasm and you feel like you gotta pee, if you don't release, then the orgasm is not going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you feel like you gotta pee, and then when you just let it go, you're not really peeing, you're orgasming, but it's just a whole weird mixture of like what's really happening. But I think that it has pee in it. Sorry.
A little bit probably.
I think it has pee in it.
I don't know what it is.
It's maybe like 10% pee.
It's magic pussy
90%
juice.
something else.
What did he do? Did he just let you squirt on him, or did he try to like drink it, or what is it?
Nah, he ain't try to drink it. He ain't try to drink it. He just
No,
saw
that's
it and
happened. That
then he
happened
just
to me.
kept going. Like, he just kept going. Like, all right, do it again, do it again, do it again. The first
Yes.
time.
Damn, that was like a dominatrix type.
It was. It was
"Do
real
it."
crazy.
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah.
He mind fucked you and he fucked you.
Right?
Yeah, but that's why I was just like so stupid over him, because I was like, oh my
See, you
gosh,
was
like
stigmatized.
I was like, I was.
She was
I was.
squirtmatized.
She can't even get it
I can't even say it. Like,
whatever that is. That's what that is.
But the first time when you lost your virginity, was that a great experience or was it tragic?
It was weird. It was weird because so he took my virginity, right? And then he was like, he mentioned one of my friends.
What?
Yeah, like he took my virginity and he was like, yeah, stay a virgin like such and such. It was fucking weird.
Wait, how could he take your virginity and then
That's exactly what he did. I'm telling you, no cap. Like,
he said it during or like
while
after.
we was fucking, he was like, yeah, I'm only gonna put a little bit in. I want you to stay a virgin like such and
just
such.
a tip.
Why would he reference your friend?
It was so weird.
What did you do? What did you say?
Wait, do that mean that he only put a little bit in her too?
Maybe.
And what did he say?
What?
Like, what was your response?
It was literally like he took my virginity, so it was really weird for me. I didn't even know how to act towards that, but I was like, yeah, this nigga's weird. Like, you're weird for even saying that. So that made me think like, all right, like, is he trying to fuck my friend? Like, is that what it is?
Right. Did you say anything
weird.
to your friend?
Nah, hell no. I'm not giving nobody like, nah.
Damn.
Have you ever had a friend betray you
Yeah.
when it comes to...
Yeah, I have family betray me.
Even worse.
It was family betraying me, yeah. But it is what it is.
Like, all right, like what happened?
I had a boyfriend and she made out with him. They made out or whatever. They might have fucked. I don't know.
Are you still cool with that family member?
Nah, that's cool. No.
But at family gatherings, you'll still speak. And,
Yeah, of course, because I
Okay.
feel like we was young. Like everybody was just doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. It was like I didn't really take it that serious, to be honest.
Okay. How did you find out?
He told me.
Oh, that's wild. And did
Yeah.
you ask her, like, yo, did you...
I told her that I knew.
and what did she say?
Nothing. She just got mad red and didn't say anything. She was embarrassed.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But I think we've all had friends. I don't know about well, I don't have...
I haven't had
I only have a
betrayal
brother.
from family, but definitely from friends who were close like family.
yeah,
So
it's
it hurts
different because
just
you
as
can't
much.
choose your family.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh wait, duh. Yes, I was. My sister stole my bail money and left me in jail. That's betrayal.
That is betrayal.
that's worse
My
than
sister.
being
That
a
is,
man.
yeah, that's...
And not only did she do that, ooh, girl, you know what you did. Not only did she do that, she sent the cops to, in a totally different time, sent the cops to my house to save her ass and didn't give me a warning. Like, we was involved in some check scam situation. And we have the same last name. So when they were going down the list of all of these people who was in this ring, they got her first because she had did like way more than me. I had only did one check. So then they're like, well, who is this person? Same last name as you. And she's like, oh, that's my sister. So instead of giving me the heads up like, hey, I got locked up for this shit and they coming for you.
Yeah.
No, I got a knock on my door 8:00 in the morning on a Wednesday.
Wow.
Hump day.
And they humped my ass right down to the precinct. That was one out of 3 of those times that I got arrested.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
How do you move on from that?
Fuck her. I mean, I love her because she my sister, but she know I don't fuck with her. And then the jail thing came after. The jail thing was when I moved to Atlanta. So I used to dance at Magic City, and you have to have a permit, and it comes from the city.
To dance?
Police department.
I didn't know you had to have a
I didn't know that either.
They run your fingerprints, and you can't
Is
have
that
any.
they don't do that in New York though, right?
No,
Nah.
they do it in Texas, Georgia, and Vegas.
They
from
still
what
do
I
that
know.
to this day?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, especially in Atlanta, it's a thing in Atlanta. Any nightlife, to be a bartender, a bottle server, a DJ in the club, you have to have a permit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
That's
anyway,
crazy.
so I go to renew my permit, right? I
It's
had
like
a
being a
warrant.
salesperson.
I had a warrant from not paying a
real estate.
I had a warrant from not paying a speeding ticket. And I didn't know that happened either. I didn't know that certain counties down there will give you a warrant for your arrest when you don't pay a ticket. So I just didn't pay the ticket. Not know. So I go to get my permit and they run my fingerprints and this warrant pops up. So they like, we gotta arrest you. Just pay it was like $400. Just pay the money and they'll let you out. So I had just moved to Atlanta a year prior. I had no family down there. I called back home and I called my brother and I'm like, I'm locked up, send me bail money. So he's like, I got the money in my pocket, but I can't go to Western Union right now, have somebody pick it up. My sister went and picked up the money and she kept the money. To this day. That was like 18 years ago. I never got that money back.
no.
So again, fuck
She
you,
gotta
bitch.
go.
I love her. I don't like her.
We're gonna have to fight this one out.
gotta go. Like, what?
And this was after you sent the people to lock me up and then you just gonna leave me in jail.
And she didn't even apologize or nothing.
Never. We still got beef. She know I don't like her to this day. We still got beef to this day.
But
and
you love
again,
her.
she's my sister. I love her to death. It's Farrah mom. She's my sister. I love her to
Oh
death.
my God.
But she know why I
Yeah,
don't
I
fuck
feel
with
like
her.
with family is like,
That's betrayal.
but now I feel like now in this stage is like, I don't care who you are. You do me dirty, it's over. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to learn that too.
Yeah.
I've been such a forgiving person my whole life, and I had to be like, I can't do this anymore. Like some people just be a burden on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And why do that to myself?
Listen,
Right.
Yeah.
I've had so many lessons just in the year 2023 of me being there for people and then seeing how they were not there for me. And the lesson is now moving forward as things are transforming and changing my life for the better. Everybody can't go.
Yeah.
Point blank,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
And don't take
I
it personal
agree.
because you know why you can't come.
Yeah.
I can't climb up.
Like, I just feel like we're
I
too
can't climb
grown.
up if you holding me down.
Right.
Right?
Like that was cool when we was teenagers, but now we're grown. You know what you're doing. You meant what you did. So now you just got to be left behind. That's just how I see it.
Oh my God, y'all, this lash, I think I'm going to take it off.
All right,
I've
well,
been like
listen,
secretly
Steph
fucking
G,
with it.
Like a G.
Like a
In
G.
case y'all haven't heard the project, make sure you do that. Where you at? That's out right now. What else is happening so we know?
So I'm dropping a new single. It's called That's Crazy. It's gonna go crazy. Fun fact. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, it's dropping. I don't want to say when it's dropping, but it's gonna be
crazy.
soon.
What's crazy?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff be crazy out here. Like we live in a crazy world. I don't know if y'all noticing what's going on, but
And some of us are crazy our damn selves. Especially if you was born in Bellevue.
yes, exactly. Feel me? I'm a crazy person from birth.
No, but honestly, thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You know, we support. It's Brooklyn.
Yes.
This is my first time I ever took my lashes off on camera,
Brooklyn.
but I had to, y'all. I was over here fucking with it for the past,
You
like,
put it on yourself?
I just, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
fucking with it
learning
for like
too,
the
and
past,
it's not
like,
easy.
I hate
put
putting
on
my
my
lash bin while I look this way. I'm like,
I
shit,
kept
is it
sneaky
falling
trying
off?
to-
Mine's like
Trying
sticking
to
down
fix
to
it.
my eye.
I'm trying to learn how to do it, and every
Rest in
time I
peace to
do
these
it, it'd be
lashes.
like messed up. But I just be happy if it stays on all day.
Yeah,
The left one
That's
right
the
now.
first step. All right. Well, Steph G, thank you so much. She like a G.
Yes,
Make sure
like
you
a
check
G,
her
yes,
out.
I.
It's lip service. Cheers.